it. I think he's gonna turn anyway.
You dum-dum. All those people sacrifice themselves for you to go and do that stupid maneuver.
Oh, no, he looks okay.
Just a little bluer.
What's up, corn chasers? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to today's video. We're diving back into Final Fantasy XVI.
In case you don't get what corn chasers is, you're not from Alberta, so you're not gonna get it.
Because we're going to Tabor.
Yeah.
He made me say that, and I hate it. I hated it the whole time.
Loved it. You did so good. Yep, we're going to Tabor today, and continuing with the main story, we finished all the side quests last mission, or last episode. And yeah, I guess we continue on, see what happens. The Grossjitecos. I don't know if that's how it's said, but...
Yeah, now it's said now.
Grossjit.
That's how it's said in this playthrough. Oh, you were glowing.
You put some jizz on it, that's what you do.
Zhuzh!
That's what I said.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me today.
No, I don't know what she thinks she's hearing, but I'm saying exactly what she's saying.
Ambrosia just came out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Very, and just
Very ominously, it was like,
didn't just just stalked out of the darkness.
Yeah, right out of the darkness. That was so spooky. They're not worth it. You can't kick with all stuff. It was very sad.
I know. Missed out on that, devs.
So sad. Best thing to do, kick people off the boundary.
Edges.
Yeah.
You can do that in Baldur's Gate 3, devs.
Yes, you can. You can put somebody in chest and
Oh,
throw
no,
them off.
Yeah, you can throw them. You can't throw them into oblivion. Devs didn't allow
You
that.
can't throw them into oblivion. You can push them into oblivion,
Yeah.
but you can't throw them into oblivion.
Yeah.
If you've not seen our Baldur's Gate playthrough, you should go check that out. It is good fun.
It's some ridiculousness.
It is some ridiculousness. Very true to
Not
a
the
D&D
game. The game's amazing.
Were some ridiculousness.
Yeah, we do some stuff.
We do some
I'm
stuff.
not saying it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. But then again, D&D oftentimes doesn't make sense.
D&D, yeah, it's yes and.
Yeah.
It's a whole yes and game. But we're having fun playing it.
No Akashic deer? That's good. Very good. The chocobos for us.
We're nearly there. Have you been to Tabor before?
Nobody wants to go to Tabor.
Oh, right. Can't take your horse on in.
Where now,
Why
Joshua?
are these braziers lit? It's like dark
There is a
here.
residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Because it's daytime.
She awaits us within. Kick the door down.
Dean Winchester that door.
No. We're gonna go in gently.
I don't want to go in gently. I will not go gently into this good night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it feels very ominous. I will not go gently into this good night.
Why are we just creeping around? Who's gonna throw something at us? Is that bookshelf gonna fall on us?
Oh.
Well, that's ominous. Jeez.
Oh, I hated that.
Right, we're going to meet up with her.
Still hated it. Oh,
My
Jesus.
Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course.
Knight of the Onion.
It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
Please.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. 'Tis 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 ' saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Woooo's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Woooo Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them?
That's where Mid is.
Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
The guy who saw his mother naked.
I'm sorry, what?
Remember? Ultima turned into his mother. Yeah. That whole weird scene happening.
I blacked that out.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
That's not.
That's
Oh,
even
good.
less promising. Oh, there he is.
Distinguished members of the council. You must forgive His Majesty.
No, hey, it's this guy.
Intrusion.
Forgot about him.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded,
His mom told him to come here.
but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
Oh, you idiot.
Oh, that disgust.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
Read the
And of
micro
course, if it
expressions,
is
my dude.
compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Buy
Fools.
into it to save themselves.
Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
Is everybody dead?
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late hubris.
Oh no.
Consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
She's more involved than I
Come,
thought.
Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
We have to go find Mid, and we have to save her. Girl, you in trouble. Let's go.
Yeah. This is what you get for skipping on going to your dad's grave.
So then, how long has Woooo been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Joshua knows more than he was letting on.
Oh yeah, he knows a lot. I know nothing. Just kidding.
You
Here's all the
actually know
information.
everything. Right time, right place.
I trust you guys enough to tell you now. We're bros, right?
Oh, we were before.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
It's more affection than Clive has shown Jill.
I was just thinking that. You took that out of my mouth.
They've been in the game for a whole 5 minutes and we've seen more out of them.
I was like, wow, they kiss. It's going to be further than Jill and Clive have gone.
My lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Clive's just standing like, well, he did that so easily.
Like, oh, is
It's
that
like
how you
nothing.
show physical affection? Oh.
Let's find our friends.
What friends? Assuming he means our enemy because we don't got any friends. Just us.
I still say that's Clive and Joshua in icon form.
Oh, like merged together?
Yeah.
It might be. You might be right.
It's plain she cares for you very
Side
deeply.
quests.
I know her.
Side quests!
Man, I want to do side quests, but I also want to get the main mission too.
Opportunity beckons. Who among...
What do you want?
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Me?
Figuratively, I hope.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed, but the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Interesting, interesting.
All right, but you know, we're taking a chance here on Mid getting kidnapped.
Of course you will. When one lives in
Like
such
Olga
troubled
gets some
times, it
sleep.
is a
You can take a long rest and
fool's
story advances.
Thankfully not.
Leave Tabor through the east
Sorry
gate,
about
but
that,
take
guys.
the path that branches west.
I have so
Once
much
you reach
trauma
the
from that.
checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
You have a lot of questions, a lot of faith in somebody you have never met before.
Hey, stranger, I have faith in you. Okay, I just got one of those faces, I guess.
He's got a big sword. He can do it.
Hey, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that sword isn't just decoration.
Oh. Oh. Is that weird?
Do we have friends?
Cyril,
Okay.
We're friends.
how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
I don't know. I don't like this guy.
Yeah, he's giving me some vibes.
Pray accept this token.
No, we got another seal.
We got a seal.
Adding it all to our...
Members of our
patched
order
backpack.
will feel themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
That sounded disapproving.
Cyril.
Yeah, real dismissive there, Clive.
Very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Seek and ye shall find.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals?
Careful how you pack that leather.
Who wants to pack some more?
You!
Pack it.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest
Did
heed.
you try asking?
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead?
Just did.
You'll be amply
You're not
rewarded.
suggesting I carry you down the stairs, are you?
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village.
So we're gonna go read everything and
3 of
relay
them,
all the
to be
information
precise.
to you.
One each to
what's
the
that way?
north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest.
Can I just take a picture of it on my phone and just send it to you?
And you'll have no trouble
You got
finding
Snapchat?
the stones.
Here's my Instagram handle. You can read about it on there.
I'll just post them live. Everyone can see them.
How are those new boots treating you?
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Read.
Okay.
I don't get it.
No. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till it ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete
Tabor and labor.
The crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the box.
Taking this. I deserve it.
Not a scratch on them.
Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less?
Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
So Tabor, labor, and stone home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
And I know you're watching me, but I'm taking this.
I know.
Why? Because I deserve it.
Because I can.
What are you going to do about it? I'll turn into an icon, smush you.
That'd be great. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise to her gracious hand. Blessing in hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar.
What?
Not that
Before I
kind of
forget
praise.
everything I've read.
Her gracious hand.
Or something.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Crystal.
The great good Moogle Guardians.
Great good Moogle Guardians. Guardians of the Crystal.
Boy.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating.
Kinda
It
give
would
them all the wrong
seem
ones,
the
but that'd be
founders of
really
this
funny.
city were descendants of those
Great
fallen
Moogles.
The Moogles are descending upon us.
Oh, I really want
whatever
you.
could
I
have driven
really
the Guardians
Watch as they
so
do their
far from
flyby
their
shittings.
Sacred charges, I wonder. The engraving to the north is next, I
Something
think.
about your mother?
Wanderers of Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're
Members,
right.
I think
There are
that's what it was.
vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now,
Oh, you're gonna
for the
love this
final
one.
stone.
Gracious hand. You're gonna love it.
Oh, Tillers.
Yeah.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times.
Oh my, how profound.
Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Cool, cool, cool. Do you have it too long? Didn't read?
Yeah. We gotta go.
Stuff to do.
So difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions.
Uh-huh. Yep.
One cannot help but wonder.
Can you
why
just get this
is not
dictated and send it to my
known
office?
among Scholars,
Let me read the transcripts when you got them.
stand
That'd be
here
great.
for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Let's go, Clive.
Let's go.
Gilded path.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
She did it again.
Settle down,
Let's
Joshua.
go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I am here.
I am the night, I am death.
What do you need of me?
What is that line? You adopted the dog. I was born in it.
You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it, molded by it.
And versus no bane.
Yep. Seems fitting at this point.
Seems fitting.
You're not even worth my sneeze.
You guys definitely aren't. Bye. Look at Torgo go.
Yeah.
Look at good boy.
Got bracelet and everything.
Straight home now. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Nope.
Does not.
Get him!
Nice.
This one.
Cool.
41,000.
41,000.
Nice.
Dang. Might be my not powered up weapon.
It might be. No, I think we're at 50. I think we got a 50.
Too easy.
Don't tell the DM that.
DM, that wasn't very difficult.
You gotta flip and trash, daddy.
You can face the
reeks.
Tarrasques now.
The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Ready, go?
Oh, this must be them.
Be
Found
safe.
them. Why are you walking right up to them?
Hello, puppies.
Hey, guys. Who wants some pets? Who would like some pets? Also rank C. 10 renown.
Do you think we'll be able to put them up in the tornado?
Surprisingly not.
Oh, nope.
Oh,
There they go.
there they go.
Oh, that's really sad, though. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Just the yipping and yowling.
This one. Sick 'em. This one.
This is great.
Too slow.
Advantage of having
place to put it.
Just right in the flip side.
Oh, never mind. It worked out.
Oh, good. We'll probably get one of these things. Yeah,
one. It was on the ground. Oh, that was a sick finish.
A little bit more.
Well, that was a pretty sick finish too.
We just threw him up in the air with our flames.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return.
Tan it.
Quick,
Tan it
let
real
me
good.
see it.
Sure, give us money.
Or legendary items.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more.
That's my question.
Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Yeah.
I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
What do you give us?
And nothing. Oh.
Yeah.
He gave us 100 bloody hides for his one hide and one meteorite, which we've got so much of.
That's not worth it, my dude. You gotta make the offer a little bit richer.
Come on, devs. Late game. We gotta get stuff that's better.
Give me some blue
This is
stuff.
no time to ride.
Give me some of the stuff that's gonna make me drool.
In what way?
That's Baldur's Gate.
Over it or because of it?
You won't help me here.
They can't offer that here.
Oh, look, the city has fallen.
There's 2 side quests that cost us mid.
It'd be real sad if I know that's exactly what happened.
Took too long, found out.
But I think the game is pretty linear.
That is. The side quests aren't going to affect the story at all.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We gotta go see best Gav. Best friend. Best Gav. Go see best friend.
Your best friend too, Torgo. Don't worry. Your best boy.
He's best boy. Torgo's best boy, Gav best friend.
Jill, we don't know yet because there's no moves being made.
Yeah.
There's another side quest. There's another side quest. Oh, dang it.
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap.
Now what are we doing? Side quest?
I don't have a choice, but man, I want to get some of this done. Okay, here we go. Martha's Rest first. Oh, I'm sorry. I told you we're going to go on main mission today, and we're not. This game's just like, no.
He lied. He lied because they give us all the side quests.
Just keeping us away from mid now.
Yeah. I love side quests. They're
I want to
so
get
important.
the airship. All right, what's up, Martha?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
Uh-oh.
Well,
they get
now the
drunk
rest have
again.
come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Pretty sure there's lots of
no
vacancy
burden.
there.
Thank you,
Can't
Clive.
believe you said that.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is...
Martha and I would get along great.
Yeah, you would.
Wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight
No, they
might
would have wanted to
pressing
still
in,
be living
but I
in them.
reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Heck yes, Martha. Let's go.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
I'm not sure, but there's like 3 icons here. Like, I think we've got it.
Yeah, we're good. Speak with Wade.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Oh, that's his axe. I thought he had a big giant helmet on his head.
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
For compensating much wage, geez.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So,
Running up them hills.
what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
Have you
The
seen what I
Akashic
can
are the
do?
bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
Got Wade.
No need,
Don't
my
worry about
lord.
it. Let's do it.
You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there, and may victory await our coming.
Cool.
When you said run up that hill, it took everything in me, and I'm just low-key thinking that you do that on purpose. You say quotes from songs so that I have to struggle to not sing them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just quoting what he was saying.
You're right.
I have no idea that you're talking about some Stranger Things
Don't
thing.
gaslight me. Get out of here.
I don't watch Stranger Things. What are you talking about?
You're right.
Quiet.
Hey guys, what's up?
Who the hell are you?
Guess what? Got tornadoes.
You guys don't get the carnival? I bring the carnival to you.
There's Mage.
How amazing it is to kill you.
1d4 slip sword damage.
Holy crap. No way. Oh, nope. One of the goo monsters.
Ow, not the goo monsters. Well, don't touch it.
Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Keep your balls away from me. Inappropriate, sir.
He really wants those balls in his face.
He really does. Both of them there.
Get him. Get him.
No, I didn't forget that. Oh, well done.
I guess he does not get sucked up by the tornado, but
Nope. He jumps out.
that's too scary not to die. That's fine.
This one.
And you die.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Weak.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Nothing good.
We call him Goop.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Solid.
We good? Can I go to the next one?
Well, sometime later.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
Deal.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Oh, I'm just thinking about other people.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
What about mid?
Well, we're getting there, okay?
Oh, that chocobo that was in the base going now.
I would just like first to appreciate how kind and sweet Clive is.
We know how kind and sweet he is. We also know he can't put the moves on Jill.
He can't. He's so socially introverted and awkward.
All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Eastpool 2.
What
We'll call it
else?
Deadpool.
Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
You're a terrible person.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines.
It's been 5
Anyway,
years.
Poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank
Thanks,
you.
girl.
You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't
Oh
need.
yeah, these guys are leaving. Right. This has been a while to happening.
You know what you have to do.
Oh, hey, man, what's up?
Quentin.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
Yep.
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more.
Yeah, of course.
Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should
You
Lostwing
know,
die?
we're having food shortages.
We got ash apples.
I've already got a room I can't get into yet. I'm gonna have to get somebody to open up other rooms. Fine, I will.
Thank
Give
you.
him a good home.
I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Fair.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives, so we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Ooh, a dog.
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Oh,
promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
You got it. But like everything else, it's probably gonna go to shit. Seems to be our MO.
Not gonna say told you so, but we're not gonna come out of the rocks this time.
Nope. Gotta switch it up a bit.
Not even worth anything. No, thank you. Oh, just go away.
Just go away.
Go away.
I'm gonna rotate your tires, eh?
Sure, you're okay. Shine your hockey shaft.
Look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh no. Quentin? Don't see Quentin. There's Quentin.
Oh no.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Okay.
There's
Have fun with your
Poppy.
favorite
That's a kitty.
Quentin, I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Come on.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Nice try.
No, who wants a belly rub? Who wants a belly rub?
A favor for this poor kitty. We're upset we can't keep it. I don't want to get worse.
Over there, you 42 down.
What are you doing back here?
Farewell.
That was nothing. Getting too strong for that kitty.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Is it done?
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged
Oof.
for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Did he ask why so serious?
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
Well, I guess he'll be going back
It was
to
all
that.
for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Oh no. The plot just keeps unraveling.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Oh man. I thought he meant with water. Shit.
Nope. Aether flood.
Well, at least somebody was in there, I
Lostwing.
guess.
My Lostwing.
Ooh.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there? Don't be a fool!
My
No. Quit. Okay. Yeah.
You moron.
Okay, I guess.
All the smart things you've done. This is the dumbest.
Good choice.
Quinton's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
This one. Get him. Go for it. Sick him. Over here.
Here, you get him, Joshua.
Go for it. Nice try. Attack. Sick him.
Whoa. You spit on me.
Over here.
Yeah, Jill.
Nicely done, Jill. We do. It's his own damn fault.
I know, but like,
You're finished. Over here.
Quinton! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Boot stuffs that guy to death. That's one way to do it.
This one.
No, thank you.
Oh, one shot at him.
Nice.
Over here.
Enough.
Enough.
I need to get back to Quinton.
Here we go.
Quinton, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
I don't think we're gonna make it. I think he's gonna turn anyway.
Dum-dum. All those people sacrificed themselves for you to go and do that stupid maneuver.
Oh, no, he looks okay.
Just a little bluer.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quinton. Save your strength.
Why?
This guy, man.
All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you seek revenge.
Yeah.
Not
as fulfilling as you'd think it would be.
I have nothing left to live for.
Yeah.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
My favorite is the two women in the back.
We
Those
can
are
start
they're
again.
gonna smuck 'em.
Building right here in the bales.
Right upside the head.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why, just a village. We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Vin Diesel would be proud. That's all he talks about in the Fast and Furious movie. Family. Nothing stronger than family.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
You're pretty close to that flood. Are you sure it's not going to move in within that year?
Jill, we got wine coming.
Maybe I can finally work up the courage to kiss you.
Let's party.
Man, I just want to do some main mission and get some story. We've done...
Too bad.
I think this will be 8 or 9 side quests in the last 2 episodes.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Oh, hey girl, what's up?
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh, good.
It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Convenient.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them.
Everybody's in
So
just a
we've been
housing crisis
searching
right
for
now.
a place where they
Everyone's
can
got
be
nowhere to live.
resettled.
Topical.
Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Sure.
Yes. Yes, and.
How could I refuse?
Excellent.
Easily.
Pretend to be my girlfriend while we do.
If you
Make
want
Jill
to
jealous.
arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we
Just give me a little
discussed.
kiss on the cheek.
Of course.
I mean, maybe don't do that. She
Everything
might
with
punch
me.
you.
She might.
Sounds
freeze
like
your
you'll have it
throat.
working out for
See
you.
how she deals with
I
Isabel.
will. We have an entire village to stock and
You're
furnish.
up and down.
Residents and
Very
all.
jealous.
Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night.
You should consider.
To get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right.
Sounds good.
Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Awesome. Trading places.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be
All right, everybody. Let's group together now.
There's a lot of them. Oh, gosh.
Come on. Come on, little doggies. All right, everybody in a group. Here we go. Yeah, good doggies. It's a higher.
One like right at the top. Oh. New enemy approach. Oh no. Not the birds.
The birds.
I hate the birds.
Oh, and some more doggies.
This one.
Good job, Joe. Oh, missed it. Almost, Jill. Almost. You almost got that one.
Said she got you right in the butt. Right up the butt.
That's not what you want.
I mean,
It's not going to be stuck up there.
maybe. Depending on who you are.
Oh, Jill, good shot. Last kill. Or last shot. And... Garbage.
Garbage.
I think that's the last of them.
That's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
And kiss her, you fool. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Something the matter, Theodore?
Quiet. Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Is this a good meeting?
Oh, she does not look happy.
She does not.
But she usually doesn't look happy, so I don't know if that's...
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
Okay.
Right.
Get out of my way.
She's over here being a big brother.
And here we go.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble.
Smooch? No
Well
smooch.
then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
Yeah, we got you.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Nope.
Always.
No?
Thank you, Clive.
I'm out. I'm done.
Well then.
Not you. You're the only one I won't help.
These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.